it's time to tell you today's buy now, sell now Pathshala. Today we have Kunal Bothra, so let's go across to him. Hi, very good morning, Kunal. Tell us what interesting topic that you have got for our viewers.
Very good morning, Srishti, as well as Vinny. And today's topic is a less heard topic, but then the name of the topic is rising window. Now, rising window is a very interesting candlestick pattern which gets formed on stocks, especially when they are at the cusp of a breakout. So we'll discuss on a few examples over here, and the Western name of this particular candlestick pattern. So rising window is basically a gap which gets formed into two candlestick patterns before these stocks they get into a breakout mode. So imagine that a stock is going through a very start of a decent uptrend. The stock opens with the next candlestick which happens opens with a gap. This pattern in effect where there are two strong bullish candles and then there is an upward gap in place for these stocks. That's what we call it as a rising window pattern. So we look at the next chart over here and few examples in the last couple of years where most of these stocks got into such a kind of a similar breakout. You saw this. This is the chart for Adani Total Gas, when the stock managed to break out this barrier of a massive consolidation which lasted for more than a few months for the stock price. All of a sudden the stock gave a breakout, and then post the breakout you saw a gap which was formed. This is what we call as a rising window pattern. After this kind of a level, this becomes a major support. So the levels of 350, for example, in this chart becomes a huge support for the stock, and we see the stock scaling up significantly higher for from a near-term play. So very interesting chart patterns for rising window. We'll see one more example again on the very recent charts. Varun Beverages, the stock which gave again a very similar kind of a consolidation. So look at this time-wise consolidation the stock has gone through. 1 day of strong bullish candle, the next day was a subsequent strong bullish candle, but then this was formed with a gap for the stock, and this gap actually coincided with the previous major resistances. So it's taking out a resistance with a rising window pattern that leads to a very strong uptick for the stock price. So very important chart pattern from a near to medium term play, has a lot of significance for stock which are going through a breakout as well as getting into a very strong uptrending zone.
Okay, Kunal, surely an interesting chart pattern coming in there, and that is rising window. Interesting one over there. But